Hello, everyone. I'm Blake, and this is Zara. Today, we are teaching a clear English lesson called Talking About Neighbors in Simple, Correct English.
Yes, and let me say this clearly as a teacher. Neighbors are part of daily life everywhere, so this topic is very useful and practical.
In this lesson, we will move slowly and kindly. Mistakes are normal. We are teaching step by step with clear meanings and easy examples.
I want to explain our teaching goal now. You will learn common neighbor words, simple sentence patterns, and polite ways to describe people.
To warm up, think about daily routines like shopping or walking outside. Neighborhood life is part of these moments, and English can describe them easily. Now, let us start teaching the main idea. Today, we are learning the word neighbor. A neighbor is a person who lives near you, very close to your home.
Let me explain this slowly and clearly. A neighbor can live next door, upstairs, downstairs, or across the street, and this is true in every country.
We talk about neighbors because they affect our daily life. They can make us feel comfortable, safe, calm, or sometimes a little uncomfortable.
Yes, and I want to add something important for learners. There is no right or wrong type of neighbor, and English descriptions can be neutral and polite.
I will think out loud like a teacher now. When I live near people, I notice small things like noise, greetings, or help, and these create daily feelings.
That is a good explanation. In apartments, neighbors are often very close, so sounds and habits are easier to notice than in houses.
In houses, neighbors may be farther away, but they still matter. We may see them outside, near shops, or during daily routines.
Now, I want to support this idea with simple words. A neighbor is just someone near you, not a friend, not family, just nearby.
Let me pause and speak directly as a teacher. Right now, you are learning how to describe people around you using the simple present tense.
Yes. For example, we say, my neighbor lives here, or my neighbor works at night. And these sentences are calm and correct.
Notice something important. We do not judge, we describe. This keeps English polite and safe, especially for daily conversation.
I want to repeat the main idea in easier words. Neighbors are people near you, they affect daily feelings, and English helps you talk about them simply.
That is exactly right. We describe neighbors to explain our life, not to complain, and this makes our English clear and respectful.
Now we are teaching contrast words. People often describe neighbors as kind, quiet, noisy, or helpful, and these words connect actions to feelings.
Let me reflect as a teacher. When a neighbor is quiet, we often feel calm, relaxed, and able to rest, because sound affects the body.
Yes, and kind means the person does small good actions. For example, they smile, help, or speak politely, and this makes us feel comfortable.
Now I want to name a feeling learners may have. Some learners feel nervous using negative words because they worry about sounding rude.
That feeling is normal. English allows soft descriptions. We can describe behavior, not the person, and this keeps language polite and safe.
For example, instead of judging character, we describe actions. We say, the neighbor is noisy at night, not something stronger or personal.
Let me pause and teach clearly. Right now, you are learning adjective sentence patterns like, my neighbor is quiet, or my neighbor is helpful.
These short sentences are clear and safe for beginners. They use the verb is to connect the person and the description.
I want to explain why this works. Short sentences reduce stress, help confidence, and let your listener understand quickly without confusion.
Now, think about a small problem. Noise in shared spaces can make people feel tired, tense, or unable to sleep.
The solution in English is calm description. We say what happens and how it feels, not who is bad or wrong.
This is important teaching. Describing behavior is more polite than judging character, and it shows respectful adult English thinking.
Let me reassure you again. There is no perfect neighbor, and there is no perfect English sentence in learning.
We use words like quiet, noisy, kind, and helpful to explain life clearly, not to create conflict or fear.
So remember this idea. Actions lead to feelings, and English helps you describe them both in a calm, simple way.
Yes, and when you practice these sentences, your confidence grows, and describing neighbors becomes easier and more natural each time. Now we move to daily situations with neighbors. I often see neighbors in hallways, near doors, or outside homes, and these moments feel routine.
Yes, and these situations happen quietly or warmly. Some neighbors smile and greet, and some keep distance, and both are normal.
Let me think out loud as a teacher. When I meet a neighbor, I notice actions like walking past, opening doors, or waiting, and feelings follow.
This is helpful for learners. Friendly contact can feel warm and easy, while quiet distance can feel calm and safe, not negative.
I want to switch to teacher mode clearly. Right now, you are learning situational English, which means language changes with place and moment.
For example, English in a hallway is short and polite. English outside homes is calm and simple, because the situation is brief.
Now let me explain grammar gently. We use the simple present tense for habits and routines, like things that happen often.
Simple present means now, usually, or every day. We say, I see my neighbor, or we greet each other.
Notice how these sentences are short. Short sentences help your listener and help you feel relaxed when speaking.
I want to support shy learners here. You do not need strong emotions or long explanations to describe daily situations.
You can say, my neighbor walks past, or my neighbor says hello, and this English is correct and enough.
These simple descriptions match real life. Daily neighbor moments are small, so the language should be small too.
This helps listening stamina. You hear longer teacher speech, but inside, the sentences stay clear and simple.
Let me repeat the key idea softly. Context changes language. Routines use simple present, and calm English is always acceptable.
Yes, and when you notice daily situations, English becomes easier because you talk about real life, not imagined stories.
Now we are teaching politeness as a language skill. English speakers use soft language with neighbors to avoid conflict and keep daily life calm.
Let me explain the reason clearly. Polite words often create calm feelings, and calm feelings help people feel safe, respected, and confident.
I want to step into teacher mode now. You are learning polite sentence framing and emotional control in English, not gossip or strong opinions.
This is important. When we talk about neighbors, our goal is clear: communication, not blame, anger, or emotional stories.
English uses small words to reduce strength. Words like sometimes or a bit make sentences softer and more respectful.
For example, we say, my neighbor is sometimes noisy, which feels calmer than strong language and is easier for listeners to accept.
I want to explain how the body feels. Soft language keeps the heart calm, the voice steady, and the face relaxed.
This helps shy learners feel confident. You can speak without fear because polite English protects you in social situations.
Let me repeat the idea in simpler words. Polite English makes life easier, conversations safer, and you're speaking more confident.
Yes, and this neutral language is powerful. It works in real life, at work, and also in English exams.
Notice we are not changing grammar. We are only changing tone by adding small words that soften meaning.
This is gentle teaching, not drilling. You learn control, clarity, and respect, which are important parts of adult English.
So remember this calmly. Neutral, polite language helps you feel strong, sound clear, and stay comfortable when talking about neighbors. Now we are fully in teacher mode. This is the vocabulary focus part of the lesson, and we will slow down and explain each word clearly.
Please relax. You do not need to memorize everything now. Understanding meaning is more important than speed, and we will repeat ideas gently.
First word is neighbor. A neighbor is a person who lives near you. This can feel close, familiar, or sometimes neutral. Situation, daily life at home. Example idea, living nearby.
Next words are apartment and building. An apartment is one home inside a big building. A building is the place with many homes together. Situation, city living. Example idea, many people nearby.
Now, quiet and noisy. Quiet means little or no sound. The body feels calm and relaxed. Noisy means a lot of sound. The body may feel tired or tense.
Friendly and rude are about behavior. Friendly means kind actions like smiling or polite words. Rude means actions that feel unpleasant or disrespectful. Situation, short daily contact.
Helpful is next. Helpful means someone does small, good actions like assisting or supporting. This often creates warm, safe feelings in daily life.
Now, late and early. Late means after the expected time. Early means before the expected time. These words describe time, not personality.
The word shared is important. Shared means used by more than one person. Situation, spaces like halls, stairs, or entrances.
Let me repeat simply. These words describe people, places, sounds, actions, time, and spaces around your home.
Do not worry if this feels like a lot. Vocabulary grows slowly, and understanding comes before perfect use.
Yes, take your time. Listen again, notice meanings, and your vocabulary bank will grow naturally and safely.
Let us slow down and review together. Today, you learned what neighbors are, how to describe them, and how to use calm, polite English.
Yes, and we also named the grammar. We used the simple present tense and adjective structures because they are clear and useful for daily life.
As teachers, we want to say this clearly. Review helps memory and confidence, so repeating ideas is a strong learning skill.
You learned words about people, places, sounds, time, and shared spaces. You also learned that neutral language is safe and polite.
It is normal if some parts still feel confusing. Confusion means your brain is learning, not failing, and that is important.
Let us repeat the key ideas simply. Neighbors are people near you. Short sentences are good. Calm words create confidence.
You are doing well. Listening again will make these ideas clearer, and your English will feel more natural with time.
Now let us invite you to practice gently. This is our question of the day, and it helps build speaking confidence.
Here's the question. How would you describe your neighbor using simple words? Answering helps you use vocabulary actively.
You can think of very easy answer ideas. Maybe describe sound like quiet or noisy, or behavior like friendly or helpful.
As teachers, we remind you to use short sentences and familiar words only. Simple English is strong English.
Do not worry about mistakes or public comments. Many learners feel the same, and practicing together builds confidence.
Now we will close calmly. Thank you for learning with us today and trusting this slow, clear lesson style.
If this lesson helped you, like and subscribe to continue structured learning and steady progress.
Remember, progress comes from small steps and repeated listening, not speed or pressure.
As teachers, we remind you that regular exposure improves understanding and confidence over time.
Your English is growing even when it feels slow. Future lessons will build on today's topic gently.
We are proud of your effort. Stay calm, keep listening, and we will continue learning together next time.